Begin. Welcome to the Onyx Path News. My name is Matthew Dawkins, and I am here to tell you about some of our latest releases. That's right. In the past week, our Alchemicals Backit campaign for Exalted 3rd Edition has just gone from strength to strength, bashing through increasing numbers of stretch goals like an uncontrollable locomotive careening out of control off the edge of a cliff, through a bridge, maybe demolishing a village on its way. It is out of control. It's unstoppable. You need to stop it. I've lost my train of thought. I've lost the train. What you need to do is get onto the Alchemicals Backer Kit campaign now. And you need to back it either for a PDF or hardcover version of this upcoming Exalted 3rd Edition game. Alchemicals has proven itself to be incredibly popular, and I am very pleased to see this. I was speaking, hello, Alain, in the chat. I was speaking recently about how while I am no exalted head, I don't know the lore in depth. I'm not hugely well versed with the world of creation and the various exalted games. After Danielle and Dixie, my colleagues, explained alchemicals to me, it got me excited and enthusiastic. And so I got on and backed alchemicals myself and been making my way through the manuscript. The charms, which is something I know appeals to a great many Exalted fans, have already started being dropped to backers now. So, in other words, if you back this campaign now, you will gain access to much of the manuscript already. By the time the campaign's over, you'll have access to the full manuscript. And when that is done, you will have the entire breadth of charms that exist within this game. Over on RPGNet right now, there is a whole thread going all about this game. It's very hyped. It's a lot of very enthusiastic people about alchemicals. So do check it out. This might be the Exalted game to convert you. And something I have maintained on many occasions is that you don't need, as much as we'd love you to buy every single core book for Exalted. Remember, Exalted 3rd Edition plus Alchemicals is a complete game with already a ton of playable options across those two books. You can do the same thing with the 3rd Edition core book and Luna's 3rd Edition core book and Sidereals, which is a very recent release, Dragon Blooded, any. Or you can build it out further and further and further and come up with a very, very interesting Exalted party comprising lots of different Exalt types. And if that doesn't work for you, Exalted Essence has them all in one book. Alchemicals is coming at you, and it's on Backer Kit right now. So please, please do check it out and give it your backing. Galrukin says Exalted has so many playable options, we had to make another system to encompass them all. You did. We did. Exalted Essence is a nicely streamlined version of Exalted 3rd Edition. It's been, again, very well received, and I say this with some validity because mentioning RPGNet, a forum where an awful lot of role players go and talk about games, there is a thread all about how fantastic Exalted Essence is. So if you haven't been convinced yet, head on over to the Tabletop Role-Playing forum on RPGNet and check out the Exalted Essence thread, because if by the time you get through it, you're not excited about Exalted Essence and you can't see the possibilities there, then, well, that's your problem, not mine. This isn't it. As I mentioned last week, and I think the week before, we have had a lot of Exalted content coming out across the course of November, and last Wednesday was no exception. We released a new Exalted novel, Methodology of Secrets, which takes a gander at the Sidereal's lifestyle with a wonderful protagonist and adventure arc. It is written by the very talented Elliot Freeman. And fiction is something we don't speak about much on this channel, and that's unfair, I think, because speaking for myself, I can say that reading fiction is one of the greatest sources of inspiration I have as an RPG designer. And so I would absolutely love it if more fans, more customers, more role players spent the time reading the fiction that we release alongside our games. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I would really appreciate if you check this one out. It's a wonderful novella by Elliot, and it's just such a beautiful character journey throughout it. So Methodology of Secrets is available now. You can find it linked below alongside the Alchemicals Backer Kit campaign. And I will say this not only about Methodology of Secrets, but also other books. I mention it a lot. If you have bought one of our books and you haven't yet left a rating for it on DriveThruRPG, it is incredibly easy to do. It will take you less than 10 seconds to do it. You just go on DriveThruRPG.com, click on My Library. It will have your list of books, and any that you haven't reviewed right now, you just click a star rating, boom, done. That's your rating. And if you have a bit more than 10 seconds, you could even leave a couple of sentences of review for the game. So how about that? Consider doing it, please, because reviews help draw new eyes to our products. And I can name a fair few books out there that I know have sold really well, but hardly anyone has left ratings or reviews on. So I know you've got them. I know you bought these books. How about spending a little bit of time leaving some ratings for them? They came from Classified. They came from the Cyclops' Cave. They would all benefit from ratings and reviews. Sidereals for Exalted, that would as well. Book of the Fallen for Mage the Ascension, 20th Anniversary Edition, that could do with more ratings and reviews. There's lots of games we've put out. Mummy the Curse, 2nd Edition, that their ratings and reviews do not reflect nearly the number of people that have purchased them. And while we don't expect every single customer to leave a rating or review, if I am talking to you right now about it, I know that you can hear my request, and I would love it if you acted upon that. So it will genuinely take you no time at all. Head on over to DriveThruRPG, leave a few ratings, leave a review if you can, and we will be very grateful. Anyway, I will take that moment to say good day and thank you very much for watching the Onyx Path news. We've got another fun release coming up this week because, as always, Onyx Path releases a new product every single Wednesday, and that has not stopped yet. So do keep your eyes open and back Alchemicals if you haven't done so already. Until next time, goodbye.